Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show.
Prepare for the show, 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 prepare for the show.
Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show.
Prepare for the show.
Prepare for the show.
Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show. Prepare for the show.
Flip the page, ink still wet. What's colliding, never reset. No filter, no cue card lights. Just me, the art, and open eye. Roll it up, rated raw. Story, execution, impact. Flop, one voice, one take, no rewind. Wefobz Whirl, speak my mind.
What's up, Wefobz Nation? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your boy Guy So Smooth, co-founder of Wefobz, and we about to unleash Wefobz Whirl 9. Desiree, welcome back to the channel. You caught us on our, not a new show, but our other show. Welcome back, welcome back. Glad to have you on, Desiree. Also, shout out to everyone who is tuning in from wherever you're watching. This is Wefobz Whirl, where we review all types of anime, manga, movies, comics, you name it. Anything about our hobbies, we'll review it right here. And you know, we got the spill going on into this one because this was a pretty cool one. Number 9 on the schedule. The Wefobz Whirl show has been evolving, and I think we've got our flow here. Live stream is where it's at nowadays. If you don't know, you know. But yeah, Desiree, welcome to the channel. It's good to have you on. So, what was I trying to say before? We're about to go over a manhwa. We've read it before, and we're going to get back to it with all of you. This one's pretty cool. Let me see if I can pull it up right here in the... Alright. It is called Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. I'm about to pull this. See if I can find it. I think I spelled it wrong. Let's see. Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. There we go. That's the one we're looking at. Right here, everybody. So the way we do Wefobz Whirl, we go into chapter 0 or chapter 1 of the comic, and then I tell you where it's at. I'm using tapis.io if any of you are interested. It's all good, Desiree. You do what you gotta do, but like I said, welcome, welcome, welcome. Back to the details. We're gonna go over Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. We'll give you the ratings from Wefobz, what we think about it. I've already read it all the way up to the end, but I think they've got a couple new chapters in there. It's been a couple weeks since I've gone back to it. I wanted to go back to it with all of you, so here we are, Wefobz World 9. What else was I trying to say? Yeah, we'll go over the first episode. All the other episodes, I'll leave it up to all of you to go out and read it. You can see the links where you can find it. Tapis.io. There's other like Webtoons. Manhwa are Korean manga, and I've kind of evolved from reading manga because I love the way Korean manhwa, Korean manga does their thing. Anyhow, let's get into some basics first before we go here. Let's do the intro. We got to do the intro. We got to do the bio to the story itself. And I think refresh the chat right there. Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World is art by Sangdan Studio, adaptation by Maguri, and original novel by Bluesoul. So let's see if I can bring this up. This is the review. Wefobz Whirl is all about the reviews from our perspective. Okay, this is Wefobz Whirl in episode 9. Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. This is the breakdown. It's an original novel by Bluesoul. That's how you pronounce Paranyeong, I guess is how it's said. I gotta learn Korean. I gotta learn. One of those things I'll get around to in the bucket list. Manhwa adaptation launched in 2025. The story is by that person again, Makori, in parentheses, Makori or Makori. Gotta look up the pronunciation for that. And the art is by Sangdan Studio. It's a fresh isekai with a polite, knowledge-hungry barbarian main character in a vast fantasy world. It's got 50 plus chapters so far. The novel has 368 plus chapters, completed chapters. Okay. I think that's what we got there for that. In case any of you are wanting to figure out the details with all of that. So, which brings us back to what we're doing. We're going to go over the first episode. I'll read it through with all of you. If you like it, go ahead and read it. You know, it's on you. This is one of those hobbies we picked up, and this is where it's at. So let's get to it. Here we are. All right. It's my favorite part. Favorite part. Okay. Barbarian Adventure in a Fantasy World. Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. Why are we on episode 3? I want to be on episode... There we go. All right. Series advisory. This series contains depictions and or strong implications of the following: cartoon violence and physical violence. Nah, no worries. It's all good. It's good. We're up for some violence. Bring it on. At the very center of the world. Whoosh. Oh, if I do go so too fast for all of you, please hit me up in the chat. Tell me to slow down. Sometimes I get too ahead of myself reading these comics. Lies the white tundra, a frozen land teeming with monsters. Dragon serpent. There is a white serpent that swallows icebergs whole. Okay. This bear is crazy. A white bear whose every step shakes the land. Is that a rat? And a vile rat that poisons the seas. Yet, that king looks scared. As one emperor who once returned alive from the white tundra warned. Ooh. The greatest danger there is not the monsters. The white tundra. Boom. Ooh, hottie. She thick. Wham. Rumble. Shake. Look at that grip. Rips it apart. Oh man, this guy's a beast. Scorpion's tail. Crunch. Tremble. Scorpion is afraid. Yeah, it's already dead though. Clench. Slash. It's like a couple of slashes. Samurai style with an axe. Slice. Scorpion's getting eaten and they're like freaking scared of it. You really had to prove you're a barbarian. Huh. How crude. How much longer do I have to put up with these meatheads? Huh? Meathead? Is that something you can eat? Ah, just forget it. Chomp. Nom. They're really eating at this thing. Didn't I tell you eating that would kill you? Hmm? I warned you less than a week ago, and you have already eaten the damn thing? Doom. No, we were just, almost a week's a new record for us. Thumbs up. I guess they haven't eaten in a week. You got to be kidding me. Twitch. Greta. Oh, Greta, what's wrong? Wake up, Greta. Oh, that guy's name is Greta. Greta. Smack, smack, smack. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Come on. Sigh. This isn't what I asked for. All my life, I had dreamed of living in a world of magic and fantasy. So after quitting my job, I set out to find it. Oh, he got transmigrated or reincarnated or something. I climbed the tallest mountains, explored the deepest depths of the earth, and even traveled to the southernmost edge of the world. But of course, nothing happened because reality was about as far from fantasy as it could get. Is he praying? He's praying. Even so, I prayed each night, wishing that when I opened my eyes, I would wake in a fantasy world. Then one day, that prayer was answered. Da-da-da! Barbarian's Adventure in a Fantasy World. Episode 1. Clip. Clip. The sound of horse hooves. Caravan arrives. Bunch of soldiers on the side. Damn, freezing. Fasten your coat unless you want to freeze to death. I already have, sir. Captain, I understand the pay is good and all, but this is madness. Crossing the white tundra is suicide. Enough. Didn't you all agree to this? Yeah, but we didn't know it would be this bad. Always is the case, isn't it? So cold. Butler, well, um, are you all right, miss? Yes. The Akasha family, Melania Akasha. Oh, she nice. She pretty. I'm fine. Damn it, I can't feel my face. Such a lack of decorum. That guy's got runny nose and everything. Don't be too hard on them. Oh, that's the girl talking. Don't be too hard on them. They were the only ones willing to escort us across the white tundra. Mm. Shouldn't we let them ride in the carriage with us? They look extremely cold. Ah, absolutely not. You know what prowls these lands, do you not? Yes, monsters. Long ago, an emperor who sought to rule the world set his sights on conquering the white tundra. This must be the guy. With an army of soldiers and powerful ones at his command, he marched into the frozen unknown. Years later, when the empire had fallen and he was nearly forgotten, the emperor returned alone. Holy crap, this guy went into the tundra, got lost, and his empire fell apart? And he finally returned? Without a single soldier or any of the powerful ones he had led into the cold land. Looking decades older, the emperor raved like a madman. He probably mumbling. He spoke of the monsters that roamed the white tundra, yet he claimed the greatest danger of all was not the beasts. Oh, it's our boy. But the barbarians. They are said to dwell. Looming, looming threat over you. In the frozen hell, a place from which no one has ever returned alive. Though it must be a legend. Rattled. The glass shaking against the cart or the drawn horse cart. Even so, I believe the carriage Even so, I believe there is some truth in it. After all, many of the creatures the Emperor described have since been discovered. Perhaps no one has ever claimed to have seen a barbarian. Drop. Droop? She droops back. I suppose that's true. The wind and storm outside. Among all the tales of those who dared the white tundra, none had spoken of the barbarians. Everyone stop! Halt. There's something up ahead. What is it? Uh, whoosh. I can't see clearly. Huh? Flinch. I've got good news and bad news. Hurry and just tell us, sir. The good news is it's small. The bad news is whoosh, it's coming straight towards us. Huh? Everybody's all shocked. What? Could be the source, you know. Rattling of weapons. Wait, is that a person? Ooh. My boy looked menacing. Doom. Revealing that chest, scar, stepping up. And I gotta say, manhwa artwork, I freaking love it. I freaking love it. Koreans, you guys making it work. Step. Hey, I have the same kind of haircut as this guy. Altered. No, 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 no. That's a barbarian. No. Look at that aura. I got tired of being around those barbarians, so I came out for a stroll. But to think I'd stumble across outsiders. Must be my lucky day. Hey! The Ashen Barbarian Keto or Keto. He's such a goof. Nice to meet you. Glance backwards. Are those wagons carrying trade goods? Yeah, that's right. Then you must be mercenaries hired to guard a merchant. We are. I suggest you turn back, but I doubt you listen. Oh, is your employer inside that carriage? It freezes up. I'd like them to hire me too. Oh, this guy out of nowhere. What? What's so hard to understand? Whoosh, the wind is still blowing hard. I'm saying I'll help you cross the tundra. Thought bubbles. Why would the barbarian of legend ask to be hot? What does he really want? Does that mean you come in peace? If I didn't, you'd all be dead already. This guy. Saying it as if it's a fact. Uh, uh. What should we do, sir? No, no. Knock it. You hear that, ma'am? She's over there, silent as heck. Yes. Turns. What in the world is happening? He says he wishes to offer his services as a mercenary. What are your orders? What would happen if we tried to fight him? Seriously, woman? Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. Frick yeah, look at this guy. What the frick? She gonna try to fight the barbarian? She must be out of her mind. Hmm. Very well. Tell him I accept his offer. Lancey. Man, that storm is rumbling. Wow. Understood. Turn. She accepts. Oh no. Look, I'm glad to hear that. Uh, step. Step. What are you? What's he doing? No need to be scared. You're just the escorts. I must speak to my employer face to face. If you try anything, I promise I won't cause any trouble. Hmm. Captain, you sure about this? Those are our orders. But we're mercenaries. Shouldn't we try to stop him? Whispering. Stop him. Do you honestly believe we can stop that? I like it how the wind keeps coming in at certain moments within the within this whole setup. Just to make it known that there's a storm brewing while they're doing all this talking. Miss Melania, why would you agree to such a request? Fretting and panicking by the butler. Calm yourself. Hmm? May I come in? Ah, ah. You know how you gulp when you're like scared? Yes, you may enter. Freak. To be continued. Oh yeah. What do you think? That's the first episode, first chapter right there. Once again, if you want to read it, it's on tapis.io. When we first read this, I really liked the way the cartoon flowed in the very beginning. It really caught my attention. The manhwa, actually. And as I've always been saying, these manhwas, man, I really look forward to the day they become anime. Or I wonder how they would say it in Korean. But I love the colors behind it. I love the way the story builds up and the comedy. It's actually an action-packed comedy style manhwa as well. There are deep story movements to it, which is why let's get into back to some more details. Right? Way to go, Desiree. I'm glad you saw that. All right, let's get into this point. Where was I? We're gonna give it the reviews now. So this is the fun part. The Wefobz Whirl review. We just did episode 1. I'll leave it to all of you to go and check out the rest of it. And if you want to pick it up, buy it, whatever, support the artist and stuff, it's all right there in the descriptions. So here we go. Our Wefobz rating, we do a 3-tier system for our Wefobz ratings, just for you all to understand. We rate the story, we rate the execution, we rate the impact, and then the final rating is the overall score. So let's get to that. Story, we're giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely an 8.5 out of 10. One of the reasons being, the reason why we give this story an 8.5 out of 10, the core idea is fresh for the Isekai genre. It's a modern guy reborn as a savage barbarian, and he acts like a polite scholar. The world building starts strong in the harsh tundra, and it expands into kingdoms, magic, and adventures. It's got this good progression of monster fights and cultural clashes, and some repetition in the one hit everything and misunderstanding progress. So the cycle shows up later, but the premise and early hooks keep it engaging and worth reading. That's why we gave it, that's why we gave it an 8.5 out of 10 for the story. On the next one, the execution of this manhwa, after reading through all those chapters, we're gonna go with 8 out of 10 on that one. For the 8 out of 10, we chose to do 8 out of 10 because we felt the art looks clean and dynamic, especially the action and the MC's intimidating yet expressive designs. I think you saw that all in that first first chapter. The pacing moves really well with a mix of slice of life learning. Definitely could see that going down right there. The fights and exploration all mix into that. The dialogue lands the comedy and curiosity nicely. It can feel a bit formulaic in mid sections. Strong barbarian solves problem, everyone's shocked. But the delivery, it stays fun and the panels pop during the fights. So that's why we gave the execution an 8 out of 10 on that one. The story impact, the manhwa's impact in general, 7.5 out of 10. People like 7.5 out of 10 from our side, in a sense, because it delivers us. It sticks with you emotionally, thematically, and for the hype. In a where it delivers satisfying power, fantasy hype, and fun. This polite barbarian thing is pretty unique. It's a moment that makes you smile, makes us smile. Thematically, it touches on an identity, adaptation, and it doesn't judge by appearances. It doesn't really hit super deep though. Emotional, there are emotional highs for most readers, but it leaves a solid "that was a fun ride" feeling, and it makes you root for Kettle's continued adventures all the way up to season 2. If you stick with the manhwa. Now, finally, the thing we can finish off with, the overall rating that we give this manhwa, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for our overall rating on the Barbarian's adventure in a fantasy world. We said it's 8 out of 10 because it's a solid recommendation if you enjoy Isekai with a strong, likable main character. It's got good action, and it's got light comedy. It's not really revolutionary, but it executes its fun concept well and avoids a lot of common pitfalls that usually other manhwas and mangas do. It's a great pick for a chill read with hype moments. If the early misunderstanding loop drags for you, it still pays off as the world opens up. So, what you all think? What's your ratings? We're giving this an overall 8 out of 10. We gave you the breakdown. We gave you why we put those ratings there. We went through episode 1. And I just gotta say personally, I'm enjoying each one of the manhwas we're bringing up for review on Wefobz Whirl. I hope you all like that and enjoyed that journey. I did forget to do this in the opening. We gotta do some housekeeping before I do close it out. Oof, that's my avatar doing that. What's the hell going on? We've got merch down there. If you guys are interested in some of our merch, Wefobz store merch right there. We make commission on it. I wasn't able to find any merch related to this manhwa like I did on Overgear, but I will continue to search. Please like, subscribe, follow, turn on the notification bell wherever you're watching this, whatever platform you're seeing it on. So the schedule for Wefobz Whirl is once every week. You never know when I may increase the Wefobz Whirl episodes dropping, but because we have many different types of shows dropping, Wefobz is really getting busy. In a couple of hours, we're going to be doing a live stream of our Wefobz podcast episode 6. We got a cool interview on that one. If you guys are all up for that, check the channel, check the feeds. That's where we'll be posting updates. And then after that, and the following day, we'll get back to Ark Survival Ascended, which Desiree, she loves to come on and watch us play that. Actually, we're supposed to be playing Crimson Desert. My bad, Desiree. We're going to be playing Crimson Desert because we did Ark. Was it yesterday? Yeah, we did Ark yesterday. But I want to thank all of you for coming and tuning in with us right here on Wefobz Whirl 9. We look forward to having you all on the next live stream. Till then, I hope you take care of yourselves. Your boy Guy So Smooth telling you all, keep it smooth, keep it infinite, keep it cool. And we'll see you on the next live stream. We signing out. Wefobz!
Yeah. Wefobz. From a far place to the top now. Feel the rhythm. Yeah. We far from a far place. Came with a suitcase, no place to call home. Just a whisper of a dream on a brand new road I roamed. The city lights were loud, the language felt so strange. But every stumble, every lesson was a necessary change. They call me fresh off the boat.